everybody. I'm Charlynn. Thank you for being here. I'm going to read the quick intro and then we can get started. Okay. The Academy of Logic and Light is a peer-to-peer educational platform that allows for a curious exploration of spirituality without indoctrination. We are a community held in safe space so that we may all practice uniquely together. We strive to be an accessible and ethical organization. Today, we are recording this event for marketing and promotion, as well as to make the content possible for those who could not be here in person. We are a grassroots organization still growing, and we strive to support other like-minded educators, practitioners, organizations, and small businesses. We hope to offer as many free resources as possible. We do offer more on our Patreon for only $5 a month. Most of what we do is donation-based. These donations help the Academy pay its bills and also helps us support our community as we grow. We split donations 50-50 with our practitioners, and I will post a donation link at the end of today's session. Donations are appreciated but not expected. If you wish to support us in a non-financial way, follow us on social media, like, comment on, and share our content whenever you see our posts. Leaving reviews and word of mouth helps us grow our community and helps our educators who have volunteered their time. We currently have several positions available for anyone wishing to volunteer in growing our vision. We recognize sovereignty and the right to choose how you worship, who you worship, or if you do not worship, and that it is a personal experience. It is never our intention to offend, so please take whatever information today resonates and leave what does not. We would like to take a moment of gratitude for all of those with the same vision of community and collaboration, gratitude for those that came before, those who have sacrificed and trailblazed so that we can safely gather today. Gratitude for the lessons, the teachers, and the students alike, and a moment to thank that which is important to you. We ask that you be present. The chat box is open. You will notice that as you share, you will come to realize that a lot of us may be going through similar things, so sharing helps us all connect as a community. Charlynn will take questions at the ends. Feel free to add your questions to the chat at any point, and I'll be moderating it, and I'll read them to her at the end. We do and try to keep this at an hour, and we do have like a special energy cleansing after this. So at around 8:15, we will be doing an energy clearing, and we invite everyone to join us. I now invite you to take some deep breaths and come to center, whatever that means to you. And without further ado, can you hear me? Oh, Charlynn, you're muted. Without further ado, I would like to thank and welcome Charlynn for sharing with us today.
Hey, there you are.
I was like, oh no, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Okay. My cue?
Yes, it's you.
All right. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our full moon virtual circle. And July's buck moon is named after Native Americans to represent the growing of antlers of young male deer and older deer shedding their old antlers to regrow new ones. So whether you are starting young and fresh or shedding what no longer serves you in order to bring in the new, it is a powerful time to increase determination, self-awareness, as it symbolizes growth, strength, and new beginnings. With the buck moon falling under Capricorn, it represents your life's work, your inner fire, your soul's mission. It's an ambitious time for you. It's an ambitious time to encourage us to focus on long-term goals, practical achievements, and your legacy. Capricorn's full moon revolves around stability, structure, and grounded approach to life's challenges, as they are lessons to be learned. Every obstacle, remember, it happens for you, not to you. And then this 30-day moon cycle is extra special with the Lionsgate portal that is open from July 26th to August 12th. The official activation date is 8/8, but this Lionsgate portal this year is 8/8/2025, which equals 25, which breaks down to 7, the 7-year cycle transition. So this Lionsgate portal, which aligns your heart center and embodies courage, strength, and expression, is one of the most powerful numerology portals of the year. It symbolizes infinite possibilities, abundance, and the uncomfortable but necessary acceleration of our spiritual growth and empowerment. We are pushed to let go of what isn't serving for our highest and best, to become our truest, most authentic versions of ourselves. Those toxic relationships, those outdated ways of thinking, or habit of breaking down our true purpose. It supports efforts and intentions that manifest in the material world. It supports, resides in the ability for manifestation on every level. So whether an 8 shows up in your life, or if excuse me. So when an 8 shows up in your life, it's offering assistance to rapid manifestation, whatever its direction it takes. So oh my goodness, Spirit. This, bless me. Sorry. The full buck moon in Capricorn is in conjunction with the Lion's Great Portal is very, very powerful. It's a time of transformation that offers a positive movement and soul growth and personal fulfillment. It's a time that you can also be very turbulent and scary, but remember what you need, what we need to release, to what no longer serves us, to have what we need to come in. Sometimes it's not going to be easy. It's within those lessons that we learn. So things you can ask yourself is, what progress have I made towards my goals? What have I accomplished thus far? Where do I get in my way of my own success? What do I need to release? Will I continue as I have been, or will I let it go? Will I keep holding on to that seed of potential, or will I plant it, water it, and let it grow? So some of the crystals you can use are black tourmaline to survive and thrive. It's a stone that protects you and grounds you while blocking destructive thoughts. And it infuses you with strength and power. Moonstone for new life cycles. It helps you evolve spiritually and enhances your intuition. The golden healer keeps your actions and emotions in check while purging what no longer serves you. Funny, I'm wearing yellow headband, yellow bow, yellow shirt. It facilitates the free flow of energy, open to consciousness, and helps you heal emotions of the body and mind. It acts as a catalyst for spiritual development and brings a state of awareness. So ways you can self-care, or allow yourself some downtime, do things you want to enjoy or things that you used to enjoy. Meditate to slow down your mind. This offers a calm and grounded way to experience changes. Drink more water. Rest and unplug from devices when possible. Using electronics lowers your vibration. Don't engage in activities that might be superficial or draining to your energy. Spend more time in nature. Salt baths, or even adding crystals to your bath, can help. And when showering, you can visualize golden white water pouring over you, and listen to what your body is telling you. So with that, let's get into this reading. I'm hearing a new start is coming. Have faith in your dreams. Believe in the impossible. You still have some releasing that you have to do. Fear of judgment. You need to work through. You need to get out of your comfort zone. Work through those fears. Oh jeez. Ooh, okay. Work through the fears, because what's on the other side is amazing. Spirit is amazing. Oh, this is a lot of cards. All right. Take time out to breathe. A personal issue reaches a resolution. What do you need to release? Work through your fears. Right here, what do you need to release? Work through your fears. Balance spirituality and practicality. The answers that you need are coming, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, you have a little bit of releasing left to do for some of your goals to come in. And you're ready. Like, you are ready. Like, you are ready to release what no longer serves you. You've been feeling this for a while. And I feel like some of you have had like I want to go, but you don't know how to get there or what to start to get on your spiritual journey. Listen and feel what Spirit's trying to tell you when you're getting urged to watch certain TV shows or read certain books or look at something, you know, and it's like, look at the bigger picture. Look at, you know, why is Spirit guiding me to this? You might not even understand why they're guiding it to you, but do what they ask of you, and you'll understand why. Anything out of this next turn? 9/11 on the timer. I'm sorry, 9/11/21/11. They wanted me to do regular time, military time. All right, anything else from this deck, Spirit? You know, communicate your needs, communicate your wants, your desires. Put it out there. Put it out to the universe. Put your needs and your wants out to the people that are in your life that you choose. And if they don't resonate with you and they don't want the same things, then they're not meant to be in your life at this time, or maybe not ever. Yeah, it's time to release negativity. Adjustments are required. Communication is key. A new start is coming. Yeah. Don't let the past hold you back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I just carrying the word freedom. Releasing the shackles. I feel, excuse me, some of you, this has to do with family. Like, you finally, like, I've had enough, and you're like, I'm living my life, and no matter what I do, I'm not going to satisfy them, so I'm going to live my life. Congratulations. All right, where is the other one? Yep. Inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. You inner alchemized. Earth Guide, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. See? Spirit's like, see, you're finally getting it. They can be fresh. Gratitude. The universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Okay, anything else for this deck? What do we got? Channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Yep. It's time for you to start living life with love. Love for yourself. Love for others. There's no need to hold on to the anger, the judgment. the sadness, all those negative emotions. Why hold on to things you can't change? Why give your energy to that when you could be putting your energy into yourself? Now that you've done the work, now things are going to start coming in for you. Now things are starting to shift into your favor because you're speaking your truth. You're going with what your heart wants. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Yes. Fruition. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Dreams. The universe speaks through you through your dreams. Alright, so some of you I feel are clairvoyants, where it's like you have dreams and it's like almost like premonitions, or you have dreams and then things happen, or you have dreams that you're trying to puzzle together. I'm hearing seer, prophet. Some of you are stronger at maneuvering your dreams. Others just get glimpses. But don't worry about not seeing the whole dream, because your soul still remembers it. You're learning. You're in the learning phase. And while others are more advanced in this. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Yeah. Don't let anybody hold you back. That song, This Little Light of Mine, is coming on in my head. I'm seeing, I think they're black-eyed Susans. I'm seeing a white owl. I'm seeing a Native American. So this all has to do with like medicine healing, healer. Let's see anything else. Oh. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life, and called your soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yep, you're being called. It's your time. The time is now. All the challenges that you've overcome, everything that you've learned along the way. Now it's your turn to share what you've learned with others. And that's how you end up getting your gifts to open up more and more. Yeah, I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. You shifted. You shifted from who you used to be to who you are now. Where is the deck? I feel like someone's having a hard time moving on, though, for one thing that's holding them back because of a death. Like they feel guilty about, like they didn't get to, like something. Like the death was fast because I'm seeing a light switch, so it was fast. But this person feels bad because they weren't there, or they were out of the country, they weren't there, they didn't make it in time. But it was all supposed to happen that way and I feel like because like you should have did more, you could have did more, but you couldn't have done more because they didn't want you to know. They were sick for a long time. This is a female energy. Passed within like 5-6 years. She held her sickness in because she didn't want to hold you back. But she's sorry for how it's affecting you now. She doesn't want you to give up your life. She wants you to live. I'm seeing a gray elephant, and then I'm hearing Tinker Toys. And I'm seeing a little, or the song Little Red Corvette. I don't know. Anything for this. Ooh. The law of Dharma, transform your pain into purpose. This is for the female energy that I felt that is feeling guilty because they weren't there when the female energy passed away. The law of habit. Ignite your creativity with the pattern. And the law of transmutation. Energize the mental picture of your dream. Yeah. You know, ignite your creativity. Follow your dreams. See, feel it. Visualize it. The dreams that you have, like your thoughts, your actions, your words, all of that is, your life. So you always got to be, I'm hearing you always got to be careful what you speak. And if you realize that you're speaking something and just because you say something wrong doesn't mean like, oh my God, all this hard work is, going to go backwards. It's not. As long as you transmute the energy, you realize that you're doing it, and then, you turn it around, you're okay. The law of correlation. Witness the boomerang effect of your beliefs and your actions. Spirit's like, The law of love. Your heart knows no bounds. The law of oneness. Release the need to make anyone wrong and unify with the truth. The law of oneness. Let's see. Okay. Spirit's like shifting gears. Let's talk about gifts. Let's talk about evolving. I'm seeing a book, so whether you are an author or already an author or thinking about writing a book of your experiences, what you've gone through, I feel. Clairaudient. Healers, definitely. Healers are in here. Yeah. Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide you to your career path. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. You heal with the kind words the wise advice, and the empathic ear. Yeah. You counsel people with the writings that you do. You listen to them. You bless me. People just are drawn to you, and they just tell you all of their issues and all of the wisdom that you have. Like, I don't even think that you realize the effect that you have on people when you tell them about things that you've gone through. And because you haven't stopped to actually stop and think about yourself and see everything that you've gone through. You just keep going day to day to day. Spirit's like, take a step back. Look at everything that you've gone through. Look at everything that you've accomplished. And they said by taking that, writing it down, it's part of your career path. That's how you help people. One of the ways that you help people. Books. You connect your life purpose through the involvement with books. Yeah, writing a book. You also learn from books too, but other people can learn from your books. But this is, all right, I have Spirit going split. So books for you, writing books for some of you. Some of you are going to be writing books. Others of you are going to be learning from books. This is how you're going to learn. Some of you are visual learners, and other you are drawn to certain books, being guided to certain books. Ask Spirit, what do you want me to read? What do I need to know? See what you're guided to. Freedom. You're free to do what you choose. This is the second time we got freedom in this reading. $21:33 on the timer. On the clock. Love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love into the world. Your life purpose is fully supported, and it supports you. You just have to have the trust. You're going to be shifting gears now where it's like, you release what no longer serves you, but you were comfortable, you were stable in that. And now you're going into the unknown, and it's scary as hell, but the reward is so worth it. It really is. And, the more trust you have in Spirit, the more things will open up for you. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guide yourself through and others through oracle cards. Some of you heal with the way that you cook. And you don't even realize the spices that you put in and the food that you use, the colors that you use. Because I'm seeing someone in the kitchen like chopping vegetables and putting stuff in the pot and going like this and sprinkling and just kind of going like this over the pot. Like that. Shit. Leadership. Take charge of this situation. Take charge of your life. You've got this. Energy healing. Your natural healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Yes. Look up, research chakras. Look up energy healing. Look up Reiki. Look up healers. Look up different types of healers. Look up, ask, you know what? I almost told you, but Spirit's like, nope. Ask Spirit, what kind of healer am I? Guide me to it and see what happens. Nutrition. You conduct healing work through your culinary skills. Listen. I knew I was seeing that vision for a reason. So I feel like some of you can also take this to another level, this nutrition, but not only like an apothecary. Like you're gonna your witch is coming out. Like you're healing your ancestor. You're healing your witch. Like herbs and tonics and tinctures and pastes, and this is all gonna start coming out to you. You got to be guided to certain things because you've always been interested in. I'm seeing a child making like potions in the yard, like putting everything that they possibly can in from nature, and singing and stirring, and that was like your ancestor coming out of you when you were a child. Okay, I'm seeing kids dancing around a fire, going ooh, and singing, like chanting and like dancing and Native American, like chanting. I'm not gonna chant what they're chanting. They want me to, but I'm not going to. I still have free will, and I said no. I feel like some of you have some past life issues that need to be resolved, especially when it comes to judgment. The fear of being seen. Yeah. Let me see. The law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Yeah, you're shifting. Things that resonated with you, they're not anymore. Like you see things differently. You feel things differently. Things that people say that wouldn't bother you before, they really hurt your soul now. And that's okay to not resonate with them. They don't have to stay in your lives forever. And if they don't resonate with you, let them go. Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. Past life issues. This situation has a basis of one or your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experience. That's where that past life judgment I felt. That's confirmation. Getting that card. And fairies. You have a strong bond with fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Elemental witch, I'm hearing. And you'll know those bonds if you're really drawn to water, if you're really drawn to fire, if you're really drawn to Mother Nature, you know, you'll get those vibes. This is what's going to help open you up on your spiritual awakening. You got to listen to what your body's telling you. You know, listen to your intuition. You know, look at the signs. Look at the signs. Look for the signs. Try to, understand the signs. Look up the signs if you need to. Spirit's like, we can only guide you for so long, but you got to do the work. Like, you've done the work to release. Now you got to do the work to go on your journey. And like I said earlier, like, I feel like some of you are stuck. Like, you don't know where to go, what to start, but you need to be open to receive. Receive the guidance. You've been in such masculine mode, going to release. Now you got to be in that feminine mode. You got to be in that receiving mode. Receive, now that you've done all that releasing, before you start the new transition, like the new cycle, of the 7-year cycle, like, cleanse yourself, ground yourself, get yourself prepared, relax, do nothing. Get your body prepped. Because once you release, that was working itself, and then you had downtime for that. You got to try and have downtime for that, because now you got to get yourself ready to go on your spiritual journey. You know what I mean? Or continue to go on your spiritual journey and learn from more obstacles, and learn new things that you have to do, that's on your soul path. Whether it's learning about medium or shamanism, being a specific healer, being a psychic, being a clairvoyant, whatever the case may be, like, you're going to be on your journey. You're going to need that rest. You need to be in receiving mode. You can't always be in go mode. Or else Spirit's like, you're just going to keep spinning in circles. They said, you want to awaken, you're ready to awaken, that's amazing. But you also need to be ready to listen. Let go of fear and learn to trust. Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, and processed foods and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Put yourself in hermit mode. People are gonna judge because you're shifting, but you need to get yourself out of the chaos. Put yourself in hermit mode. That's the only way that you're fully gonna be able to embrace who you are. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body receiving accurate messages from the divine. Yes, listen to your body. 44:44 on the live timer, as I said that. Okay. Yeah. Mediumship. You have natural ability to connect with departed loved ones and cut the cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear away any old attachments, any fear from past relationships, freeing you of destructive patterns. You gotta get out of that zone. And Spirit wants me to read. Hold on. Angel number 911 signifies new beginnings, spiritual awakening, and major life changes. It often indicates a time for letting go of the old to embrace the new. And it can also suggest stronger connection with your intuition and divine guidance. This number can also be associated with humanitarian service and positive transformation. Then we said 9/11, 21/11. They said no, we had to do military time and regular time. 21/11 suggests you are on the cusp of a new beginning and second chance to seize an opportunity. It is a message of encouragement from your angels, reminding you that you are safe and supported by the universe. And then they love me, the angel numbers, I'm telling you. 4444 signifies strength, resilience, and building a stable foundation for your spiritual journey. It encourages you to trust your inner wisdom and intuition, reminding you of your inner power and the importance of perseverance. Seeing 44444 could also indicate a need to focus on hard work, dedication, and balance in all aspects of your life. It encourages you to tap into your strength and perseverance through difficulties, trusting that you have the support of your angels. Wow. Okay. I love when the angel numbers confirm what they're saying. You know, it's almost like it's a tangible thing for people to see when I'm, getting messages from the divine and I'm giving, reading the oracle cards. I love that the angel numbers confirm what they are saying as a tangible, so that way you can see that it is that they're saying. They said the proof that some of you need. I'm hearing that song, and we rise up. All right. Quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds your true voice. Transformation and rise. Your journey of transformation, unlocking vast potential, guiding you to evolution and new heights. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours. Design it and navigate it. So it's like, if you're ready, we're ready. You just got to follow the signs. Let us know. And again, they're very adamant on building a relationship with them. What are we wearing today? What do we want to eat today? Do you want to go to the store with me? Let's go for a drive. If you go to the beach, let's go to the beach. Wherever you, build that. Talk to them. See the signs. Ask them, ask them a question and then say, all right, if this is my confirmation, let me see a purple elephant. And then, you can even say a purple elephant by the time I get home from wherever I am. Or, because they don't really know time and space, so you can give them a land, oh my goodness, a landmark. I'm sorry. Like a landmark or something, or by the time I get home, or by the time I get to the store, or, whatever the case, whatever, just have the spirits have fun with us. That's how you get to know us, and that's how you build a rapport, and that's how you get to learn to trust. Because it's hard to trust the unknown, but it's not unknown if you build a relationship with them. Yes, they can be pains in the asses sometimes, not gonna lie, but I love them. I honestly don't know what I would do without my spirit team. You know, look at, they had me wear yellow today. Yellow and black. Protection and golden healer. You know, helping all those emotions. Keeping them in check. You know, they went as so far as having me put a ribbon in my hair. You know, maybe that's to protect my crown chakra. I don't know. But anyway, they want you to build a rapport with them. They want you to build a relationship with them. They want you to get to know them, you know, and you have so many, but you only have some in at a certain time of your life of when you need it. So call in, be like my spirit team for my highest and best. You know, this way you don't have all of them, but it's who you need right then and there, which they'll be there anyway, but they want you to get used to calling them in. You know, they want you to get used to get yourself in a routine. 51:44 on the timer as I said that. Emerging dawn, trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. As you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down. Higher wisdom, explore options, learn what you can and expand your horizons. Yes, learn. That's how you grow, is you learn. The flame of courage, ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. Now Spirit wants me to say 51:44. Uh, 51:44 suggests that you are currently or will be soon experience or initiating significant changes in your life. The repeating four emphasize the importance of establishing a solid foundation amidst these changes. Your angels are encouraging you to adapt and embrace new opportunities that arise. And where is... anything else? Learning secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive to uncover hidden truths and embrace lessons that they offer. Create a new identity. Embrace change and discover yourself, crafting a narrative in aligning with your true essence. Yeah, you're on, be your authentic self. Resurrection, shake off the past and rise again. Oops. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes more powerful. And it's funny that song Rise Up came in my head. 54:44 on the timer. A lot of fours in this, but pretty much the angels are around us. And that is it. Spirit has opened up 2 questions.
Thank you, Charlynn.
You're
It's
welcome.
funny because you were talking about like asking for like signs and like landmarks and things like that, and I was like laughing because this girl a long time ago, she told me something about programming your matrix, and now it's like a thing that every time I see an orange car, it means like I'm on the right page. It means like I'm doing well, that I have support of my system. And it's like little things like that you start programming into your like matrix of communication with your ancestors, with your spirit guides and things along that way. And And then it gets even like more detailed into like green fiats. And every time I see a green fiat, it means I'm financially abundant, and I'll get like a paycheck, like mail, like randomly. And it's just like funny to like start interacting with it and getting those stronger connections by like, okay, I see a butterfly. I see this.
Yeah.
I see this.
I forgot what I asked them. I forgot what I asked them, but I said, "All right, let me see a yellow card." 'Cause you don't see yellow cards very often.
Mm-mm.
Not even 30 seconds later, I swear. We drove right by a parked yellow card. I said, that's too good. I said, let's go 2 for 2. Come around the corner, coming this way, yellow Jeep. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
And
there's
then
orange
like one
cars
day we're
parked
on the way to
outside.
like one day we're on the way to the mall. This is how like people are like, well, how do you understand like what the nut urges in? Let me give you an example. So the urges. So we were going to the mall and we were driving to the mall and in the passenger seat. And all of a sudden, I got this overwhelming feeling. Like, when I feel like I have to give a message, I start getting, like, really anxious in my chest. Like a... So, I'm like, okay. So, I said, is it going to be at the mall? They said yes. And I said, okay. So, I'm like, is it going to be at the store that we're going to? They said yes. And I said, okay. And I said, is it going to be someone that works here? Is it going to be someone that is, like, goes there? They said it's going to be a worker, but not one, but 2. And I said, okay. So I go there. There were 2 people there. No, there were 4. No, there were 5 people working. I went directly. I felt really drawn to this one person. So I went up to her and I started asking her. She's like, yeah. So I gave her message. Then I felt really drawn. Like you just feel drawn. Like I don't. You just like You gravitate towards them. It's the same thing. Like you gravitate towards that. And then I gave that person the message. So it's like the same thing, like you gravitate, like whatever you ask them, say, what show am I going to watch? Whatever you gravitated to, or those, thoughts that are in your head and they don't stop. Like they keep getting stronger and stronger, or the feeling gets stronger and stronger and stronger until you just can't take it anymore. That's them trying to get you into that direction to to your most abundant timeline, to help you release or find or, be on your path.
Yeah, absolutely. And building that connection just like makes it stronger even.
Mm-hmm. And that's why they say work with us, because then you feel their energy. And you can joke around with them and you can talk with them and you'll feel more comfortable and you won't feel so alone and you won't feel like you're trusting, and I hate to say this, but nothing, because it's not nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hate saying that, but it's like, that's why they say it's so important to build a rapport with them, so you feel like you're loved, like that they're there, and you'll see, like, you have specific signs with your spirit team, so you'll know if you're having the crappiest day. Guess what, your spirit team will show up for you. They will give you that sign to, guess what, I'm here and you're okay and you're gonna be okay. You'll be crying hysterically and all of a sudden you'll see that and you'll just feel this warmth over you because you know that they got you and they will never let you fall.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
100%. First question is, how do I let go of fear?
Do yourself a mantra. I don't do fear. Because of fear is in our subconscious. And pretty much you got to start training your subconscious. So say, I don't do fear, and start doing things out of your comfort zone.
I would even go even further to say, like, with if anyone has studied like EFT, like emotional freedom technique of like tapping on meridians while saying those things, it really like cements it into place. I have a lot of mantras of like, I am safe, I am stable, I am secure, and tapping on these specific parts. And if you don't know what they are, YouTube's like really amazing for EFT. But yeah, it helps really like make it go from like, okay, your head to your body to being like, okay, I believe this mantra now.
Yep. You can do energy cleansing to help, get you release that fear. You can cut cords. There's just, you can even do a tuning fork to help, break up that fear, to release it. But the biggest way is you got to see what the root cause of fear. You know, you don't. Mm, okay. I know why you're fear. Okay. I'm. All right. But pretty much, you got to work on your fear. Try and figure out what you're fearful of and why you're fearful of that, and work through it. And then do the energy work to, your shadow work and energy work to release it.
Next question: is it okay if I never talk to my parents again?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If they are not resonating with you, if they bring you down, absolutely. You don't, all right, spirit's going to be fresh now, but it's, like you come down here, you have those signed contracts, your soul contracts. You not talking to your parents is a part of you learning, because of everything that you've gone through. You're finally seeing your self-worth. You're finally seeing that you deserve better. So absolutely, you don't have to talk to your parents again if that's your choice. Because you know what? Who knows? Maybe they weren't strong enough to learn like you, but maybe someday they will. And if not, you only thing you can say is, I hope they become better people someday, and send them love and light. It doesn't matter, family, friend, coworker, whatever place. If it doesn't resonate with you and it brings you down, get rid of them. Thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
live
was a
your
good
life, because you're not living your life if you're living everybody else's life.
point.
Okay, now they're done.
Uh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think this resonated with a lot of people. I kept hearing things there, and I was like, "Oh, this is me. Oh, yep, okay, yep."
It's a big shift this moon. Like, it's time. Like, people are awakening, and I want to start my mentorship classes, and hopefully get people up and awakened and help and guide. And that's why I love doing these full moon readings every month, to help guide people and get them on their path, their highest timeline.
Yeah, absolutely. Which actually goes perfect with the next question. Could you speak on addictions, and is it possible to have a vice but still have gifts?
Yes, that's whether you call it duality. You can have the dark and have the light. You just have to learn how to balance them both. And then what about the addiction, Julie?
Oh, it says, can you speak on addictions?
Okay. And what per se? Like, how to heal them, or
That's all it says.
because it is possible to heal addictions through energy work. But the person that's asking the question, I feel this is like a generational family thing. Like, it's gone, like it's like a family thing. And the best thing for you to do is to cut cords with that, to start yourself on a clean slate. Cleanse, cut the cords, cleanse yourself. Yellow citrine is really good for addictions. Using yellow citrine, cleansing, tuning for frequency for addictions. I think it's four. No, I'm not even gonna say, because I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. So my mind's kind of mush right now.
Yeah, she said how to heal addictions, and yes, family stuff.
Yeah. you got to separate yourself from the family if you really want to do this. And that's not going to be easy, because I feel like you're very, like, I do this for you, I'll do this for you, I'll do this for you, I'll do this for you. Like, it's like you, like, to your whole family. People pleaser. That's the word that's coming out of my mouth. People pleaser. So it's going to be very hard for you to break ties with that. But you can do it. You have the strength in you to do it.
I think that kind of leads us perfectly into ending this stream and heading over to the next stream. We are going to be doing a little energy cleansing and clearing, and Charlynn's going to lead us through that. So if you guys want to follow over to the next link in the lives, and yeah.
Follow us over. Start this new transition year. Start it on a clean slate. Clean that energy. What do you have to lose?
Exactly. Thank you, Charlynn. Thank you so much, and happy 1-year anniversary. I can't believe it's been a year already. It's insane.
I know.
Oh, it's wild. All right, I'll see you over on the next stream.
All right. All right.
All right.